Today is the big day. We're going to be building our resin shop. Oh, and it's going to be so good. And we already have the farm for the resin. I showed you guys this in the last episode, that we have this little resin farm over here, and it's doing pretty well for me. I've only been able to AFK for it for a little bit because one, you need it to be nighttime for it to work, obviously, so the creek can spawn at nighttime. And everybody on the server, well, they want to sleep. They have other projects going on, and I don't want to inconvenience them. But I have been able to get a little bit of resin here, and I do have more in my storage room as well. And I figured, you know, it'd be nice to build a resin shop. Now, I know what you might be thinking. Are people actually going to buy resin? Well, that's a good question, and I've been asking that myself. And I've already had a few people mention that they will actually buy resin, because in the end, it is a nice block. I think it at least is a nice block. It's a very bright block, very textured block, but I think it can be used pretty nicely, especially with other blocks, like other orange blocks and stuff. You can make some really nice gradients, and I'm sure some of the builders in the server will use this. For my base in particular, I don't think I'll be using it, but I will actually be using resin in our build today, because I think it's going to make a lot of sense to use it, because it is a resin shop after all. And I want to kind of show an example of how it can be used. Bunny, can I ask you a question though, while you're over here at the mall? Okay.
Yeah.
And then I am recording, of course, so just so you know, you're on the spot here. Okay.
Okay.
What do you think about here? Come up here for a second. Here, let's dig a space out. This is very claustrophobic in here. What do you think about this block?
I think it's very bright and
Okay.
orange.
Do you think you'll use this block ever?
I'm not inclined to, but I also am the kind of person where I would want to try. You know?
Okay, good. So if a shop like sold this block, then you would probably buy it, right?
Well, I used the block in your hand in my
Like
shop.
this block.
Yeah.
Yeah, because the shop that I'm going to be making is going to sell both individually.
Okay.
So you get the raw resin, and then you get the cooked stuff.
I can imagine trying to use it somehow.
Okay, so but you would use it, and if I build a shop, it totally wouldn't be a waste of time, and it'd be fine.
Well, I mean, are you trying to get me to commit to building a build with these blocks?
Yeah. So I have a customer.
I do have to build a music disc shop, or not shop, a music disc farm.
Okay, and
normally, you know, those are surrounded with like this, like stone, but I could maybe. Can you imagine?
A big bright orange.
Imagine a
That would
resin
be-
creeper farm.
That would be quite a look. But hey, I'm not saying no, you know?
I might be down to do that.
Okay, I'm just wondering. His Puff said he's going to be building a pyramid out of resin. So there we go. I mean, he wants to build a pyramid out of this stuff.
Oh gosh.
That's a lot of resin, right?
That's a lot of resin.
Especially if he's building a pyramid like he has built before.
Yeah.
So for resin, I found in my little creative testing that you actually want to treat it more like orange wool. You want to have little dabbles of color. Orange is a very hard color to use in builds, in my opinion, because it's such a strong, prominent color. And unless you have a lot of color in your build and you're using a lot of cyan as well to complement orange, it can be a little tricky of a color to use. Now, especially this orange right here, this resin orange, because it's a very bright, it's actually even, I would arguably say, brighter than orange wool in some cases, and it can be a little bit tricky to use. But over at our shop today, I'm gonna have a nice little use for it, and I can't wait to show you how I did that. In the last episode, we finished this beautiful, absolutely gorgeous mall, and I'm so happy with how it turned out. Thank you for all the comments in the last episode saying how much you guys loved how the mall turned out, and I'm really happy with it. On a live stream, I completed the pathway. I got all this kind of leading up now, got all the chests out of here, and it's feeling a lot better over here with the path installed And with the chest gone, it's looking really nice. What in the... Oh yeah, I forgot. There's a bunch of paintings on the side over here. Oh, there goes Miney. Hi, Miney. She just flew into the mall. But either way, the reason why I'm over here by the mall again is, of course, we're going to be building our shop. And we're actually going to be building it right in the vicinity of the mall because I feel like the colors that I'm going for, obviously, the mall has orange in it. And resin, well, resin is orange. And we're going to be incorporating a lot of orange into our build and cyan to kind of complement, because those two colors together are very nice together. And I want to kind of incorporate that into our shop today. So we're going to be building it right in this area right here. So I already got all the materials collected. Let's get to building it. Now, I don't want to toot my own horn, but I think I just cooked. Welcome to the Runny Resin Pagoda. I think that's what these builds are called. I don't know. I just build pretty things. I think it looks pretty. I think it looks lovely. And like I said, it matches the mall, right? Lots of color, right? Lots of color in this build. I took what I learned from the mall and tried to apply it to a smaller build, and I think it just works. Now, it's not just the resin I want your opinion on. I think the resin looks absolutely fantastic. It works as a lovely little highlight of orange next to that acacia. Oh, it just pops. Gotta sleep. Hold on. And of course, we have the cyan going on in here to kind of complement it. We used it mostly on the roof with the dark prismarine, and also adding in a little bit of hanging signs here and there. Also adding in some copper trapdoors. I feel like those work the best with the dark prismarine. We could have also used the what is that called? The warped fungi wood trapdoors, warped something. But they were just a little on the bluer side, which is kind of sounds weird. They were a little bit too not the color I wanted. They were like that color. That color don't match that color very well. But yeah, here we go. Runny resin. Absolutely amazing. Lots of details on this build. I still got to fix up my bamboo. But the main thing I want your opinion on is, what do you think about the white pale wood in here? It kind of works, right? And I think the reason why this works is because the white wood has a slightly pinkish reddish hue to it. We'll say pink for now. It's like almost purpley. But that kind of works in kind of with the orange, I would say. With the orange, and also when it's next to brown, it feels a little bit browner, this white wood. So this white wood really does work very nicely with a lot of different blocks. I think a lot of people were worried that it would only match like the pink blocks or like the other like mangrove, but I think it works. I almost would love to replace it in all my builds. Like I love using this white in my builds, like as like a background block, and usually we use like diorite or calcite for that. But I gotta say, if you want that wood texture, I think this is the way to go. So the interior is done. Yes, there is a lovely interior. If we walk on inside, hold on, I gotta do that again and again. Okay, one more time. Oh, isn't that lovely? Oh, it's so good. I love it, man. Oh, I always gotta have a little chime when you walk into my shops. I want you to feel greeted, I want you to feel welcomed, and I want you to come back and buy all my stuff. That's right. So that's why I add chime in, because chime, it greets customer, and without me having to be here, it's like, oh, lovely. And this one is a very it's got multiple note blocks in here, whereas my other shops, they only have like a couple. This one, I went to town on the note block thing, and I got a little resource pack to tell me like the notes of the note blocks. Very helpful, very, very useful. I still wish note blocks had a UI though. That would be absolutely amazing if they did. Still didn't stock the shop yet. It's not quite open. I gotta get the stock ready. But you know, we gotta get the shop established, right? Now we got that established. Oh, time. Now we got that established. It's absolutely amazing, and I'm so happy about it. So initially, when I was building and designing this in creative, I initially built this build on its own, and I was like, you know what? It's just not enough. So then I went ahead and I added in a lovely cherry tree. Cherry blossom tree. And I just absolutely love how this, when you're walking on, oh, look at those particles. Ooh. But when you're walking underneath this cherry tree, it just is like, oh, it feels like when we're at our base, right? At my base, I have like these looming trees just hanging over pathways and stuff. And I'm so happy I was able to replicate that over here in this area. And it just feels so nice, especially with those particles. I also tied in a little bit of the pink terracotta as well. I feel like that just breaks it up ever so slightly. I just dotted them in here and there. I think that looks nice. Also incorporating a little bit of nether brick, because boy, does that just blend in with that cherry wood. Oh, that looked good. But I also build up a lot of terrain over here. This kind of feels a little bit barren and flat. I might just bone meal this to death, and hopefully that fixes it. But yeah, I think overall this build is really, I'm really happy with this. You guys will have to let me know what you think of just the whole build as an entirety. I tried to incorporate the new blocks as much as possible. Like I said, that orange resin, just poke it here and there. Don't go crazy with it. Just poke it. I think that's the way to use it. Personally, it's a very strong block. And with this style in particular, I feel like it works. It almost feels very gemmy when you use it this way. It feels like a gem or like a very rare block to get your hands on. Craftle, week 7. And the hint is shulkers and pots, not chests or barrels. And I think I got a pretty good guess of what this one is, okay? So I was doing some testing in a creative world, right? And I was looking at some similarities between the, the shulkers and the pots. And I was experimenting with, both the pots, the decorative pots and the flower pots, and making sure they have, similarities between the two, and they do. And also chests and barrels. And I have my guess. I think it is a piston. Now let me explain why. Because I think a piston, well, I know a piston, it'll destroy a shulker, it'll also destroy a pot. It'll maintain them. It doesn't break a pot, it still maintains it. It also maintains the shulker. And you can pick it up. However, a piston cannot push a chest or a barrel. So I think that's what it is. I'm going to give it my best shot. I'm going to give it my best guess. I'm going to take another look at the crafting recipe here. And I'm going to submit away. And hopefully this is it, because this is all I got so far. I don't know why my heart's racing right now. It's not that nerve-wracking. It's not like a UHC or anything. But all right, I'm just going to check this one more time. I don't know. I guess it's just something about getting the first guess, getting it in first, one guess. It's like, oh, I got it. It's a lot of adrenaline. And I'm just going to double check this one real quick, these middle two. Okay, hopefully this is it. I really hope this is it. I feel like I really thought really hard on this. Uh-oh. Don't. I'm at Craftle at the moment. Okay, if this is the right answer. Also, hi. Okay. Come on. Let's go, baby! Let's go! I got it! Yes! Woo! First guess, let's go! Skunk won! Let's go, dude! Oh, I'm so happy with that. I am so, you don't even know. All right, let's go, baby. Let's go. I'm so happy about that. That made my New Year's. I'm playing this on New Year's. Also, Quentin said if we get it in one guess in 2024, we get a diamond block, extra diamond block for this one. So I get a diamond block. I have to tell him. This base is my peaceful oasis. Or you would think, right? You would think it would be a place for me to come back and enjoy my time here and build peacefully away from spawn, away from the commotion, away from the D&G commotion that's going on. Just a nice area to relax, terraform, build new buildings to be inspired. Well, you think that would be the case until you look over here. That's right, the Birch Spikes are back. And I think I know who is up to this. So yeah, when you were talking to Wi-Fi, yeah, I heard everything. I
thought you were so far away looking for Palegarding.
Oh yeah, yeah. Totally Palegarding, far away. Yeah, that whole spiel. Caught in the act. I would never do such a thing. I would never.
Have you... I feel like you might have had something to do with the powdered snow at my tent that I almost died in. That poor Whitefire was just like, what's this? And he almost died.
Yeah. Well, listen, we don't need to worry about that. This, on the other hand, is, I feel like 10 times worse than the powdered snow.
What you have here.
Are you making an outdoor bathroom right there?
What you have here
yes.
is, okay, here, let me tell you the lore. Ready?
Go ahead. Explain lore to me while I look at this ugliness.
You had a Birch Spike.
Oh, she added stuff to it.
Right?
Oh.
Right?
Yes.
You had it. And Jay came, to be kind, he came and took it down. But the problem is, he's not a tree expert, and he didn't know the correct way to remove Birch Spike biome.
Ah.
So it returned, and now you've let it go so long that phase 2 is happening.
Right. Phase 2 is happening. So
phase 2 is happening.
So wait, to get rid of the birch spikes, are you adding the end plants to it? Is that a tactic?
Phase 2.
Oh,
that's phase 2.
Is phase 2. Oh, so were you pruning them?
What you caught me doing I was just inspecting, kind of seeing how far along it is. Because I am a birch spike biome expert.
Gotcha. Okay, so that's like part of the odd job thing that you do?
Yeah, and see how it's like growing before your eyes. It's just gonna get worse and worse the longer you let it go.
Oh man.
Oh, you buy it?
I don't know.
You don't know?
Not really sure.
You're not sure? Oh.
I mean, I'm watching it expand before my eyes.
I actually, yeah, you're right. That is great. You're not doing anything to it.
Well, I mean, the coarse fruit, I mean, it kind of always, grows,
True. That's a good point. So, expert.
The tree thing, I don't know.
Yeah, the tree thing's a bit like I thought this was gone, but obviously it's not. So you say you're a tree expert. I'm
a birch spike biome expert. This is the rarest biome in Minecraft. It's super rare.
Yeah, no, this is definitely
so
rare.
rare.
This is the first I'm hearing of it.
Yeah.
Right now. Wow.
It's one of those things that it's like so obscure. You have to go so deep into like Minecraft lore to even just have ever even heard of it.
Oh, that is crazy. Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Holy. It is wild.
Wow.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
So
rare.
So how do we deal with it, or do you not know yet? Are you still investigating?
The thing is, it would have been easier to deal with if phase 2 hadn't started. Ooh, but you got some phase 2 starting over here.
So we gotta let phase 2 work its way through, or what do we gotta do here?
Well, I could help. I do know what to do.
You do?
It's not
really
cheap though.
Really taking you a while to tell me like what to do.
Well, because that's proprietary knowledge.
Oh.
What does that mean?
Field.
What does proprietary mean?
So like
it's a very big
I own
word.
like the
that
rights to that knowledge.
You better make it quick.
I own the
server's
rights to
gonna close.
If I told you how to get rid of it, then you would know, and then you'd be able to do it without me.
Well, can I buy the rights to the knowledge?
How about you just hire me to take care of it for you? Like I told you months ago before it got to phase 2.
I don't know, Miney. I feel like there could be a trade deal kind of thing going on here. Like you give me the knowledge, you know what I'm saying? You give me the knowledge, and then we can work something else out. You know what I'm saying? Like some other deals. No.
What kind of deal?
I mean,
I was kind of just looking for diamonds, to be honest.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, you know.
Okay, all right. 3 months rent free. Okay.
I'm doing the best I can with the skills I have to acquire wealth on this server.
Right. Right. Yes. Okay.
I totally believe you.
Yeah. Thank you. You know, and there are people that want to live around here. You know that?
The property value is not looking good with the birch spike infestation.
You know, you could say someone like me would want to live here. You know?
But do you want to deal with? Because see, the thing is, you could take this down. You could chop all this down, and in a few days,
I'm trying to get it back up here.
Back.
It's not really working.
It's great.
One second. Okay.
You could tear all of this down with a normal, Minecraft axe, and you would think you did a good job. But ask Skunk. It reappears.
My God, it is growing before my eyes.
It is growing.
Oh, no, it is.
Holy tick speed. Batman.
So maybe you two could split the fee together. Because you don't want to
the
see it.
fee.
It's an eyesore, and you.
Well, maybe there's a way
You know-
I could deal with it myself, and then I don't have to pay any fee. Maybe me and
That's
Nightfox can work together, and then we could like
Yeah,
just spray the
exactly.
whole thing with like a pesticide or something. I think that would probably work pretty good,
Yeah.
honestly. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You're very close to knowing. That's a good guess.
I think that's what it. I think that's honestly what we have to do. Like, just spray it with some pesticide. So
Weed killer, you know.
yeah, like a weed. Yeah. That's a good one. Yeah, it is growing like a weed, as they say.
Mm-hmm.
It is.
Mm-hmm.
That's true. It is growing like a weed.
I think every time I
And
look
this is
over, it
only
grows.
phase 2. You know,
It just grows one block by
there's
one
a
block.
phase 3. It's a slow. The process between phases is slow, so you do have some time before phase 3 begins.
Well, I think we
I don't
gotta.
think we have a lot of time right now. There's 2
No.
minutes left, so.
Well, listen.
hey, have you guys? What's
What is this?
Just smack down like, whoa. Okay.
the?
What is
It's
this?
the Craftle shulkers and pots, not chests or barrels. Have you looked at the Craftle?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Oh, good luck. I mean, I'm not.
Yeah, my brain exploded when I saw that.
These don't. So these don't mean anything to you.
No.
No. I just see a pot and a shulker, so.
Like, what about them seems similar?
Are we just doing like the modern art thing where we look at something until it means something else? Is that what?
No, you
See,
just.
that
happening here?
moves you. That moved you, but I don't think a pot moves you.
Oh. That's true.
It moves
wait.
though.
It's true.
Am
it
I
does move.
moving?
No,
Am I
you're not
moving?
moving. You're not moving.
Yeah, okay.
I don't know what it
I
could
mean,
be.
But
Give
like
it some time. You got a week.
I know. I'm usually a first dayer though.
Yeah, me too. But
Ah.
this one's a tripper. I'll tell you that much. So okay. Anyway, back to the pesticides. I'm gonna probably spray some pesticides down. I gotta. Oh, maybe I could send the sniffers over. Maybe they'll eat the plants. They eat things. They eat things. I could do that. That'd
That's
be a
true.
good idea. Okay, 30
getting-
seconds.
you're-
Only to do that. Let's go.
All right, go right now. I can't.
Yeah, it's Miney. Yeah. Oh yeah, Miney is up to this. Oh yeah. No, it's obvious, right? It's so obvious that she is trying to convince me that this is a natural occurrence, a thing that happens in Minecraft. When I can surely tell you this is not something that just happens overnight. It's not a fungi that just spreads. No. No, this is a prank in the making. This is a prank because Miney knows how much I loved when these birch spikes were just like this. Now, for a little context, my good old buddy, old pal, server mate Lance logged on for a day, chopped down all the leaves, and left all this whole area was all birch spikes. All these lovely birch the loveliest wood of them all, just across this whole plains. And here's the thing. I didn't love it. And I hated it. And I decided to tell people that I hated it. And thankfully, the lovely Mayor Jay, chopped down all these for me. He said it took about a few hours to do so. And I believe now Miney is the cause for them to come back. And now she wants me to pay? Oh, Miney. Oh, you want me to pay? Oh, I'll pay. Okay, go ahead. Start
What is
again.
that sound?
What's the sound? Oh. Oh.
What am I hearing?
Hold on, let me take care of that. 1 second. Hold
what
on.
do you mean, let me take care of that? What are you talking about? Did you
hold
not
on.
hear that?
Yeah, no. Oh, I hear it. It's Miney's shop.
What?
Yeah, she has stuff. She says it's supposed to draw in customers. It's not working. She's playing music, Yeah. Anyway, so you want to open up a shop in the mall?
Well, hold on. Wait, I don't even think I have a mod installed. What is that?
It's a custom music disc.
That was a huge distraction. My brain just like short-circuited.
Well, I can imagine. It's so loud.
Very loud. I believe you can fix that by changing it to mono instead of stereo, the audio file.
Oh, right. I think it's supposed to be loud. I think that's the point of it.
Oh, okay. Never mind. Disregard then. Okay, so I'm thinking. Sorry, where was I? Where am I?
So you're in the mall, and I believe you're
telling
me that
you
wanted to open up a shop, or potentially open up a shop.
Sorry, what year is it?
Well, we're in 2025 now.
Oh my god, jeez, I blacked out for a while. Okay. Right, I wanted to open a shop, so I've been thinking of opening a shop. I've noticed, you know, all this kerfuffle about, you know, ores and gold, and I don't want to get into
Oh
that.
yeah, it's a
political,
mess.
But there's gold, all this stuff. I noticed something though.
Yep.
Gold blocks are not good for building, right? Gold is easy to farm, but gold blocks are not good for building. But you know what people do use for building quite a lot? They use raw gold blocks. They use raw iron. They use raw this, raw that, right?
Oh yeah.
But you can't farm that stuff, man.
Oh,
so
you
I'm
can't.
thinking of opening a... What?
I said, no, you can't. You can't farm it. That's for sure.
Oh, I thought you said no, you can't. My whole business idea is out the window. I'm thinking of opening a raw juice bar, you know? All organic.
Oh.
All fresh squeezed, right? A raw juice bar.
Oh.
Where I sell raw organic ores.
Yeah, okay.
For building purposes, right?
Right. So how healthy are these juices, would you say?
Okay. So some people argue, you know, you get good vitamins and nutrients from, you know, the processed stuff or what factory farm stuff. I say if it's not from the earth itself, you don't know what's in it, you know? I know what's in my iron that's from the earth, you know? It's iron. It's iron. You melt away the rocks in a furnace, you got some iron, right? It couldn't get healthier, right? Like, that's why they sell you Crystal Spring water, you know? They're not selling you acid rain water, they're selling you Crystal Spring water. 'Cause they don't got to process that stuff. They just pick it up out of a crystal spring and it's good for you.
Iron is really good for you. I know that.
Yeah.
I know that it's good for like your blood and all that good stuff. Good to get nutrients and all. So I just want to make sure that, you know, we're selling some healthy things here at the mall. You know, product approved. We got to have all these like forms filled out and all this stuff.
Okay, so so I see what you're getting at.
Yeah.
Raw. I know people's like unpasteurized milk isn't good for you. I'm not selling milk.
Yeah.
It's raw, but you know, it's not like it goes stale. It doesn't need to be processed, okay? It doesn't need to be processed. You know, it's not like a strawberry. I guess a strawberry gets rinsed. I'll rinse all of the ores, I swear. I'll drop them all in a cauldron, all right? They'll all be washed, but, you know, they're not going to rot or anything.
They're not going to, like, food poison anybody or anything. Like, there's no,
Yeah.
I don't know. The way you said there makes me a little...
No, it's my regional dialect.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Yeah, sure, buddy. That's what I got from it.
People talk where I'm from.
Okay. All right. Here's the thing. That sounds like a great idea. I love juices. I love smoothies. I'm a big fan. Love it all.
Got it.
Sounds like an awesome idea. We have a lovely selection of different shops here at the mall, of course. The small ones are now 8 diamonds a piece.
Ooh.
And the big ones are now 16 diamonds.
8 a piece for the small ones.
Yep.
So that's a monthly recurring charge.
Correct.
Right?
Yep. That is a monthly fee.
Right.
You know, because we have taxes and everything now. We do have to pay for the electric in this building. It's quite a bill, let me say, with these new diamond, beautiful. Oh, chandeliers. Oh, they're so gorgeous.
Yes, those are pretty.
Jeez. But anyway,
I don't see any wiring up there, but I believe you.
Oh, it dangles through the dangly of the dangle of the chandelier. Yeah.
Of course.
And then Miney's shop is going to be taking up a whole lot of electricity. Apparently, she's doing like a laundromat or something. A lot of machinery going on up there. Let me tell you something.
Jeez Louise.
Whew, a lot of noise. So
fair enough.
If you want to be as far away from that as possible, I would recommend going into the back because of all the noise and everything.
You know, I'm selling. I think my juices are gonna be a hot commodity. People are gonna want my raw juice. So
Right.
I think I want to make sure I'm relatively close to the front. This does look like a really nice spot right here.
Right in
I know
here.
it seems like it's like kind of under the walkway, but I feel like this
Mhm.
is in a real mall. This is where you hang out, right? Because
Well,
it's like, it's under this. So there's like lots of
yeah.
seating nearby. You
Yeah.
grab your juice, you can come sit here.
There's a
slurp
bench
it, you know?
there. There's some benches over here as well. So,
Yeah.
I mean, there's plenty of spots to sit once you
This
get your
feels like a good
juice.
spot.
Yeah.
I was
And-
thinking I'd probably do a smaller one, but now that I look at the size of what you call one, I'm like,
The larger ones,
this
yeah.
This might be a good.
Now,
enough
there is
spot.
the option if you do
Nice.
purchase 2 shops next to each other, you're able to bust down the wall like Miney has over here, like we can see. She bought 2
Yep.
of the small shops, but was able
Yeah, I
to
love
form it
this.
into one, and it looks absolutely amazing. So,
Let me
what are you
think.
feeling? What are you feeling? Are you feeling
so
small?
2 small is effectively the same price as 1 large.
Correct.
right?
So it
Effectively.
equals out. So it would probably be
Right,
about the
right.
same size as 1 large in the end if you were to buy 2, but you just get a little bit more customization, a different layout if you did it that way.
Gotcha.
So it's up
This
to you.
just seems like really good real estate. It's small. I'm just trying to think, like, can I fit everything I'd want to put in
That
in
is
here?
prime real estate right there, right
'Cause
in
it
the
is.
front, you know?
Right there. I mean, I don't get sign space though, do I? Not really.
Well, you don't get the chance or the opportunity, I should say, to do like a massive billboard. That's what these wood panels are
Yeah.
for, is to be able to do your own billboard.
I was thinking about that. I'm like, come on, you walk into a mall. I'm gonna have like a big a big sign. I can't think of a real life equivalent to what I'm doing, but
Mhm.
you get what I'm saying. You know, I see the name in big shiny lights, Quentin's Juice, right
Well,
there.
I see it too. I can totally see it.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, I'm picturing it.
All right,
From
I
the
think-
earth.
From the earth.
From the
Yeah, I don't
earth.
know if-
Hit your
I don't know if
iron.
I can make that with stairs, but we'll see. All right, I think I'll happily. Gotta reserve this spot though. I'm thinking like I don't know when I'll be able to get started on this, but I can't let someone else take this real estate. So I'm gonna
You're-
drop 16 now. So
Oh, you're going to drop 16 now? I was going to ask for it in a
Yes,
month,
sir.
but that's, well, all right. Well, this is reserved then. This is then reserved for you. This big old, beautiful, large shop right here. I am quite the businessman, I will say. I know. It is, it's coming along here. It's coming along. And I'm happy that people are interested in purchasing shops from the mall, and it's actually taken off a little bit, and that there's going to be a raw juice bar. Oh, that freaking song. This is actually the song that's supposed to be playing, not my special music disc that I had in there, where it's me singing. That was a Christmas present from Jay in one of the last episodes. This is actually what's supposed to be playing. Stall. Because Miney wanted like a jazzy vibe in here, and that is the perfect music disc for it. But as you can see here, Miney is selling some golden carrots. Absolutely amazing. I believe there's some other shops starting up. I know Uni's supposed to be starting a shop. Like I said, Quentin, like you see, he's supposed to be starting up a shop as well. And I think Miney also finished up another build up here. Yeah, I don't want to show that off too much. But yeah, it's looking really good. Also, we got Gippy's Bone Shop. I'm super happy. And there's still a lot of spaces to be sold out here over at the mall. Super exciting. But what a jam-packed episode today, I'll tell you. We had the building of this shop, the Birch Spikes going on over at our base, which we're going to have to deal with in a future episode. And then also selling some shops over here at the mall. Man, quite an exciting episode, I would say. I still got to get the shop stocked, but I'm going to do that in between episodes and try to really get some supplies going for this shop. And it's going to be absolutely amazing. I cannot wait. But guys, that is going to do it for this episode of the AfterLife SMP. Hopefully you did enjoy it. Let me know down in the comments below. Leave a like on the episode. And as always, don't forget to be awesome. And I will see y'all next time.